Back in the days, Cary, you went to car shows, you went to car scenes. What was it like back in the days prior to social media?
So everything was magazine based, like we were talking before. If you weren't in the magazines, you weren't anybody, basically. So once you got in the magazines, you were somebody to be. So like when we're talking about like being famous and whatnot, remember like you met Adam Sarwatari.
Yes.
So back in the day, him, Dave Shee, a bunch of other racers would always get in the magazine, so everybody knew who they were. So coming from Hawaii, we're stuck on a rock. We used to get in the magazines back then, back in the mid-90s, so people knew who we were. But again, girls, racers, race teams, if you're not in the magazine, it was hard for you to get noticed.
That was the only place that people can recognize, whether you're models, car shows, car teams.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, Cary was talking about, the magazines and how important they were to, like, being discovered, whether you're a model or you're a car show team or whatever it is out there. So, nowadays, do you feel like those things are not relevant anymore?
I wouldn't say not relevant. It's not as... And using the word relevant is not really right, but
it's evolved, right? It's changed.
The import scene has changed dramatically. Like back in the day, if you weren't in the magazine, you weren't really anybody. But locally, like when I moved from Hawaii to here, there was local car groups and local racers that were well known, but they weren't well known in SoCal, for example. Right? They're just North.
So it was very regional. Like Hawaii had a team.
Unless you're in the magazines, no one would know who you are.
Yeah.
So, like Turbo Magazine, Import Tuner, Super Street back then,
Sports Compact
was very, very important because, Battle of the Imports. If you're a racer at Battle of the Imports and you're doing really well, like NorCal, we had Dave Shee, SoCal, there's a whole bunch of guys, Bergen Holtz and whatnot, and Adam Sarwatari, for example. So like everyone knew who they were because of the magazines. Right?
That's true.
And not only racers.
TV didn't cover it too much either, right? There wasn't like any ESPN on motorsports of TV.
Not until later. Not until like the late 90s, early 2000s maybe. But again, just like the models. If you weren't on the cover or if you weren't in a magazine, no one really knew who you were.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not like, okay, so when you go to a car show back then and there was a girl there, you would be like, who's that girl?
Yeah.
Especially if she's not in a...
But now with social media, it's changing. And that's why I wanted to talk about this. Because
like now, you could go to a show and then there's a girl and you'd be like, who's that girl? What's her Instagram?
Yeah, what's your Instagram? And or actually girls put the Instagram on their banner, right? So it seems like in the car show scene, like you attract everything, right? You attract people that loves cars. You attract...
It's like a lifestyle almost.
Got it.
I think there's more car girls. I don't know how to say it, like enthusiasts that are
car
really
enthusiasts, yeah.
now than there were before.
Nice.
Because back in the day, I think we only had like Lisa Kubo.
Lisa Kubo, yes, the drag racer.
Yeah, and in NorCal we had a girl named Mary Gines. So she was the NorCal quick chick back in the day.
Nice.
But again, if you're not in the magazines, you weren't anybody.
Where do you guys think the car import culture is moving on forward, but also with modeling too? Because like nowadays there's a lot more models.
There's a lot, just influencers.
So let's start with you. Like, where do you feel that the import modeling world is heading towards now?
I have no idea. Like, honestly, I feel like it's so saturated. Now every Asian girl in the Bay Area, ABG, and their cousin.
So, you've taken a break from the car scene world. Now, when you go to the car show, there's like, instead of like 5 or 6 girls in a model, there's like 20 girls.
Yeah.
They're all scattered around.
Yeah.
But not only that, we're saying that there's actual people attending car shows that are women. So I think
they're attracting more enthusiasts of
there's more, yeah.
But what I also see is that enthusiasts, back in the days, it was a lot more Asian dominated, right? There's a lot of Asian people that went to car shows and car races. Now, and actually, early 2000s, everybody's like, whether you're black, white, everybody's out there. It's very ethnically diverse, which is very cool because car culture is all about bringing people together. It's about a community, about camaraderie, building up something and showing off to your friends, and like it's just the atmosphere overall. And whether you're a model, you're planning events, you're part of a team, I think it's a special community then. And I love it that it's still around and it's still growing. But Cary, where do you think the car import world is heading towards right now?
That's a really good question. I'm not 100% sure where it's going. I know the people that are in the game now want it to expand and want it to still continue to grow. What direction it's going, it's really hard to say.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this much, that like some of the, like you mentioned drifting, import drag racing it's kind of started the import scene.
Yep, drag racing was
and
that.
it kind of died down a little bit.
Yep.
But there's companies out there like IDRC that's still trying to bring it back. Battle of the Imports, you spoke to Mike, so you know I don't know what their plans are.
Yep.
Formula Drift, we hope we're gonna go. Right? They're still out there and growing. Other types of, you know, they had like Time Attack. There's like small little groups that are out there that do track days and stuff. They're trying to, you know, make some progress.
Bring it back, right.
Get people to come to the track and whatnot. So we just gotta try and work with the industry people, work with the grassroots people to try and bring everybody together. Because the whole thing about segregation and the whole thing about hate, and you know, like if you go on, so our friend owns Stance Nation.
Yep.
A lot of people that are on
Hate on
there
Stance.
hate on Stance,
Yep.
and it's like, you know, like
I hate on stands. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it's like if you like one thing, that doesn't say that you're not an enthusiast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's different types, right? And there
Exactly.
can be multiple. And whether, I
Different
know there's
strokes for
always been
different
like
folks.
muscle cars versus
Imports,
imports
or
or-
lawnmowers, right? Like, you know, it's-
There's always going to be hate, and I think it's just a part of any community, right?
Yeah.
Because you feel that your side is better than the other
Yeah.
side, and when you get a group of people together, it's like the mob mentality. Oh, we're better than you.
So that's why we try to do so we do a car show in Japantown, in San Jose. It's called
Shukai.
Shukai. Yeah. So we try to invite as many different types of cars. We had a Model T last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
my friend Reed brought a Model T last year. So, you know, we have like domestics, imports, you know, Euros, bikes, scooters, couple food trucks. You know, we try to have something for everybody, and hoping that the overall import scene or even car culture could gain more popularity in that aspect of having people like all kinds of different cars.
Yeah.
Like, look at van culture. Like, when we started
Fixing up vans. That's some crazy stuff.
So I drive a fixed up van, and everybody teases me about it.
If you guys didn't know, Cary drives a soccer mom
Oh,
van that's
Lord.
bright green
Yeah.
and is bagged. That means that you can lower your car like.
Yeah, and people come up to me at the gas station and they're like, "Dude, what kind of car is this? What kind of van
What kind of
is this?"
space rock is it? It looks like the Jetsons.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But you know, like when van culture first started, like even now, like we get a lot of hate.
wow.
I know. Wait,
so
do
funny.
you think the import industry is growing? Because I don't
would
think
say
it's
yes.
growing. Really?
I would say yes.
Okay. Because I think the exact opposite.
You
because
think it's declining right now?
Yeah, because when I was kind of like dropping off because of like work and everything.
2018?
Yeah, like 2018, 2019, a lot of girls they're jumping ship because I have a lot of import model friends who they were just solely focused on like import modeling, right? A lot of their pictures were with cars, blah, blah, blah. When they market themselves, it's very import, like within the import industry.
So that means like, is there a certain, like, there's a model and then there's like influencers and there's like import model. What would you define import model as?
Import model is like girls who stand in front of cars, and like, because you can't see it on my profile now, but at the beginning of my career, like every other picture was me at
It was like
the car
Asian
show.
squatting in front of the car.
Yeah, exactly, almost. And then they started jumping ship. So a lot of my friends started trying to go into fashion, started going into vlogging, started going into some other industry
Got
that's
it.
more sustainable, because the import industry, because at least like for fashion or makeup or something, you can get other brand sponsorships,
Yeah.
and then you can actually make a living off of that as an influencer.
What I've noticed is a lot of like people that are branching out, whether in YouTube and stuff like that, they start from the import world.
Yeah, So
which
that's
is a great like platform to build up your brand.
So I think that's what Danny Riel said, that she's not an import model, but she used the import scene as a stepping stone to do something else.
and you
that's
can build your
exactly
brand from it.
what I did, like what a lot of other girls did too.
So what's your next step now? I know you're taking a break a little bit. You're studying for your doctor.
No,
Not anymore.
well, now I'm making a comeback to the import scene.
Hey!
You heard it here.
What's the first show?
Spocom.
Spocom in Berkeley.
SF, yeah.
Yes.
I'm hosting.
Spocom
She's gonna be my co-MC.
Oh, that's right.
And then right after, I'm actually going to Spocom, Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's why.
Do you have room for me?
I mean, if you want to go.
There's Kuya protection, but there's also Thai protection. So how long has it been since you were active in the scene?
2017.
So it's been 2 years.
September 2017.
And has your engagement or your family
it's
dropped
died.
off?
Yeah,
It's
it died.
off?
Because when people actually contributed to oh, Sunny has a boyfriend now, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's just coincidentally that around that time was when I got a boyfriend. But with the algorithm that's changing too, if you don't post often, I was at 320 something thousand, and now I'm at 300,000. So I've lost 30,000 followers almost.
In this world of digital media, you just have to be very active, and then because there's so many other creators and influencers out there,
you have
that
the engagement,
you're competing against everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So next step for me is I like corporate. I really like where I'm going. I kind of climb the corporate ladder. I'm doing a lot of businessy marketing things on the side too. But now because I have a consistent full benefit job that's very stable,
got a little,
9 to 5, no overtime. It really frees up my time to do something else. And ever since that happened, I'm I kind of miss modeling.
Has any of your coworkers do they? Oh, you're Sunny fan?
They all know me.
Oh, they all know you from before.
They all know me because they know that I got this job because yeah. So
but they don't treat you any differently, right?
No.
That's good. That's good.
And at least I don't think so. but there is they did admit that there's a pre-notion about me. They're okay, she's a Instagram model, blah blah blah. She must be, I don't know, an airhead. And then when
there's
they
a
actually
stigma with that, right?
Yeah, and then when they meet me, they're you are so much more dynamic. How are you a model? You're such a idiot.
Well, I think that's your whole brand. Whoa.
You're such a fucking loser. I'm oh yeah, thanks, yeah.
They say that to you? That's so mean.
Well, no, in the best way possible.
Oh, okay.
Because they think I'm
how does that? You're a loser.
But in the nice way though. You're a dumbass.
Yeah, you're
but
so
a smart dumbass.
You're so dynamic. But because they think I'm hi, oh my god, let's take a Snapchat, very superficial.
Very bubbly, very kind of this thing behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy. Well, I mean, it seems like you built a career off of being in the import scene world, but you have a lot more goals and ambition, and I'm sure a lot of your fans are so excited that you're going to be back.
I'm so excited to go Hawaii.
Hawaii and bring us with you.
Yeah.
So I just want to kind of wrap up everything. Import tuning culture. It's just been such a big part to Asian identity, and it's helped build so many communities together and beyond that.
So we gotta get some OG import guys
down.
here.
Yeah, I'm down to meet some OG people.
We'll make some
you
phone
talk about
calls.
Adams, all right? Yeah.
We'll get Adam, Dave,
Hey, can we
Mike,
bring some OG? I don't want to call them OG import models, but
I really want to know where they are.
yeah. Kind of hey, where are you now? Kind of thing, but I'm sure you can Google it.
Oh, well, we can find some of them
Like
for
Tila
you.
Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
I don't know if we. Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully you guys like this new format of Snack and Smack, where we're trying some interesting snacks and having awesome conversation with some friends. So today's topic was about the import culture scene and all aspects of it. But at the end of the day, I think this is what it's about, right? Mm-hmm. Getting people together, talking about something awesome, building something together. And I'm so thankful that you guys are in the scene and you guys are a big part of it. So thank you so much to Sunny.
Thanks.
Where can they find you?
Hi. Oh, you can follow me at It's So Sunny on Instagram. That's it. I have no others.
No.
Well, Snapchat too, but then that's on my Instagram.
So, Cary, any new projects for you this year?
Oh,
any new announcements that you want to make?
We're bringing back Shukai.
Ooh, hey, they're bringing back Shukai. Yeah, San Jose.
So
that's
we
our
lost.
hometown.
We lost. This is hot.
Speaking of hot, we gotta try this new hot sauce right here.
That was a really good
Yes,
segue.
okay.
You
Speaking of hot
almost forgot-
sauce,
You almost forgot about
this is flavorless right here. So my
wanna
friends
try
from
it?
Canada,
I wanna talk about
Wallace
you
and
guys.
Niklo. They're both chefs. Wallace was on Top Chef in Canada. They created this hot sauce called Flavorless, and it looks like a cologne bottle, like a CK1 or Polo Sport, right? It does remind you like a...
back in the
Very-
day,
Back in the days, like a cologne
Jakar,
bottle.
remember Jakar? Okay, never mind.
No, you old school, man.
Yeah.
So it's called Ume hot sauce, and then ooh, smell it, right?
Oh,
it smells
God.
good, right?
Oh, it smells hot.
Yeah, it's kind of. Can you eat spicy food?
I can try it.
Okay. Can you eat spicy food?
Yeah, it smells like a hot dog.
It does. Oh my God,
does.
that's right.
Right?
It has the hot dog smell to it. That was what I was trying to figure it out.
It smells kind of like a hot dog.
So it is kind of spicy. It has scorpion peppers in there. All right, guys. Now they're gonna try out the hot sauce, which is really flavorful. I love it a lot. Oh, okay. You gonna eat it with the egg?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna eat it with the fish skin.
Okay.
Ooh,
Is
yeah.
it really hot? If it's really hot,
Oh, so Sonny can... Oh, shit.
you have to take it all now.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no,
like
that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna eat it.
You should. No, that's a
Do you
lot.
like it?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Wait, let me try it.
It's not that bad. It's good.
Mmm. Mmm.
It's
There's a lot of
A lot of flavors in there.
yeah. It's not.
It's not spicy. It's not super spicy.
Initially, it's not
No,
that spicy.
I thought it was gonna be really spicy.
but it's
not.
sweet. There's like a sweetness to it.
Yes.
Tangy,
Yes.
sweet, tangy.
What is in these?
It's like a little smoky, like chipotle in there too.
Yeah.
Right? A little smoky
Yeah.
in there. So the reason why I like it because it's full flavor, right? You can put it on anything. You can eat it with eggs or chips and stuff like that.
I can really taste the ume in here. Like if you know, like ume has that tart, like sour.
What's ume?
Ume, like it's like
Japanese
umami, right?
plum.
Oh,
Japanese plum. That's
plum.
right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So this is an awesome hot sauce, guys. Thanks to you
really
guys
is
out there.
good. It really
You can
is
find
good.
it on our website at Flavorless. But thank you so much to Sunny and Cary. And if you guys like this type of content, you guys like the import culture, leave it in the comments below because we can bring out a lot of guests from the import model side and also from the car scene side to be our guests out there. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys like this new this reboot of the Snack and Smack. Leave it in the comments below, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and thank you guys so much. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.